This is hot.
I know, right? Isn't that cool? The passion project of bringing parkour more mainstream from a exercise or fitness option. Not only can everybody do parkour, but everybody should do parkour. We're gonna do drops. Drops are getting down from something to move out of it in a safe and efficient way. I'm not jumping down, no. I'm talking about just getting down off something like this. Let's just start with that. How often in your life are you getting down off of something like this? Not very often. Maybe a little bit more common with this, where you find you're in a 1 or 2 foot high off of something. If I step down, that's a lot of weight on 1 foot. From a parkour standpoint, getting down to move out of it. From a day-to-day life standpoint, just getting down in a safe way. First one we're gonna do is called a slip drop. A slip drop, a lot of times is used for anything that is hip height or lower. Anything higher, you're gonna wanna do something else. Feet together, halfway off the box. From here, I can slip off. So I'm going to squat down. I'm gonna bring my butt cheeks to my heels. I'm not gonna bend over here because I'll fall off. And then my feet are gonna slip to the ground. I'm extending my legs to grab the ground. I'm not falling. My chest doesn't really change height. So then I can move out of it. If I do this, I have to come back up before I can move out of it. You might want me close. Okay. Go ahead. Remember, again, just kind of, what, time out. What is this?
I don't know.
What are your hands doing? Why are, just, what? I don't even understand. Start to kind of rock forward, and then slip. And this can be used in a more advanced way. And then I slip to move out of it. Squat down. Good. The next one we're gonna do is a slip step. Now this is typically for something that's hip height or higher. On top of there, that might feel a little bit much for doing the slip drop. With that slip drop, we're gonna add the hand, but again, since I said slip, feet are still together halfway off the box. From here, I'm still squatting down, butt cheeks to heel. I'm gonna put my hand on. I'm gonna use my hand to slowly lower my feet to the ground. I call it slowing myself to the ground. As I get here, I'm still gonna slip off, but my hand is gonna help slow it down. Squat down, get a hand on, slip off. Good. This is a little bit higher, but when you landed, you absorbed so well with your hand and with your legs that you were here. You didn't have to go here to get that good absorption. So then you can move out. So not only are you putting yourself in a better position to maintain your momentum forward, but you lessen the impact. And the next one we're gonna do is the sit dash. My feet are 5 feet off the ground. If I sit down, now they're 3 feet off the ground. But this is a way to get me closer. The sit dash, I'm sitting. Dashing is outside of how I look, is kicking my feet, pushing with my hands. Don't kick your knees, don't push with your feet, don't hump the air. There's like an axle going through here. I kick and I push. We're just gonna do it here. And we're gonna do it low because I want you to focus on the kicking and the pushing. I wanna kick and push as much as I can get off. The more I kick, the more my hips kind of start to rise. I don't weigh anything and it's easier to push. Keep your feet together, kick, push. Good, now let's go a little bit higher.
Your hands.
What are we doing with our feet? What are we doing with our hands? So push more. From where? So I know it sounds like I'm being a dick, but I'm wanting you to stop and think through the process. And I'm also being a dick. Go. Kick and push at the kind of the same time. Good. Now we're gonna combine everything and we're gonna do a slip dash. Feet together halfway off the box. Still bringing my butt cheeks to my heel. I'm gonna try to get both hands on as I slip, kick, push. A lot of times what you see is kind of this like slap jump. Ultimately, I wanna be able to kind of stop in this kind of L-sit position. I'm here and then I'm moving out. Try to get your hands, weight in your hands. So squat down.
Wait.
And so this is what I'm talking about. When you bring your butt cheeks to your heel, worst thing that happens is you sat down.
Yeah.
If I try to touch, because what you'll see is they try to get their hands to the, and if I'm here, all my weight, I start to topple forward. Whereas if exactly what you did, you bring your butt cheeks to your heel, if anything, you just kind of sit down. Get your hands, flip, kick, push. Good. Nice. And that is something that you actually kind of see people do naturally. Good. That same thing from here, I can do that because as I get lower, my feet go from being 5 feet in the air to now they're 3. Start to move myself forward by kicking out. I'm still landing on 2 feet. And as I land on 2 feet and I'm falling, I just step forward. Let's go there and let's just do the sit dash. Push. And just kind of see, so that's a lot more. That's almost as tall as you. Trying to get down off of something high and disperse the force, either through a good squat or a good squat into a step or a good squat into a table. Let's do sit dash, land, scoop to your table. Try to keep that forward momentum. So again, as I land, good. And you added a ground cone because otherwise you might have fallen on your face. You don't need to kick so much. You're high enough. You're kicking and you're almost going up before you come down. I'm just kicking out. Good.
I'm doing 2 hands.
Yep. Remember butt cheeks to heel? Yeah. Boom. Good. Nice.
This is hot.
I know, right? Isn't that cool? Like you would have never thought you were doing this. Nice. That's almost as high as you are. That's crazy. You're an old grandma, fragile, and you were able to do that.